Welcome back to 22 Fashion Engineers. I'm Elizabeth and today's tutorial is how to wear red blush featuring NARS Exhibit A. And no joke, this is indeed red blush. It's not pink, it's not any other shade. It's one of those blushes that I've circled for a while until I bought, and once I bought I got so happy and excited, and I've been wearing it a lot actually. I know it doesn't look like it, but the reason is it's very pigmented. Let me show you. And a little goes a long way. So I'm going to take my Eco Tools blush brush and I'm going to begin by tapping. You don't want to be swirling this pigment into the bristles of the brush because you're going to pick up way too much. So you're going to have a little bit like this, then you're going to tap off the excess and maybe just tap it on your hand, right? So now it's a little bit less concentrated. And we're going to start by placing it in the apples of our cheeks and tapering it off slightly towards the temples. I'm going to begin by placing the pigment ever so slightly, because if you put all of your pigment in one place, then you're going to try to push it with the brush and it's going to be a little bit more difficult instead of doing this, which ensures even application. And it's okay if in the beginning you don't have a lot of pigment. That's exactly what you want. You want to be able to come back and add more, okay? And this is definitely one of those blushes that a little goes a long way, and you have to build up your courage and your tolerance and your skill on how to wear. But once you get it down, it's so unique and so fresh and so different that it's totally worth it. So I would rather go in and pick up more pigment little by little and then blending it than to put too much on to begin with. So now it's just a matter of moving that pigment on the skin just to make sure that it has even coverage. And it gives you a very sweet glow. It's not too violent, as you can tell. And it's definitely more wearable than you would think. I paired it with a black top today because black is the ultimate neutral. And it definitely is a nice complement. So as you see, it already brought my complexion to life, right? Now, because this is a very strong color, I'm going to keep the rest of my face neutral and somewhat graphic, much more than colorful. And what I mean by that is that I'm going to be doing a simple eyeshadow look and a very defined eyeliner with a neutral lip. Okay, this is more than enough. If you want more, go ahead for it, but for me, this is, being on the paler side, this is more than enough. And for my eyelids, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Color Tattoo. This is a recent purchase in creamy beige, and this is a matte cream shadow. I'm gonna be applying that to my eyelids all over, not leaving any space for any highlights or anything like that. I'm simply covering my eyelid with this cream shadow, and it's very, very creamy, very soft, very blendable. It's beautiful. And I'm actually using it as an eyeshadow today. I usually tend to use the Maybelline Color Tattoos as eyeshadow bases for powder eyeshadows, but today I want to use this as an eyeshadow in itself. And this has a slightly cool undertone, which I like because the red is such a powerful color and such a powerful warm tone that it's really nice to pull back and contrast it with something that is on the cooler side. For eyeliner, I'm going to be using this L'Oreal Infallible gel eyeliner in the color Blackest Black. And I'm going to be using it with the matching brush that came with it. So this is a very nice gel eyeliner. Very creamy. And I'm going to be lining the entire eyelash line. And I'm going to wing it out a little bit in a cat eye manner. I'm going to start at the outer edge. And I'm not looking to do a perfect line straight from the start, because I'm going to come back and fix it. And if you need a little bit more product, go ahead and pick it up because you don't want it to skip. There you go. So I'm looking to do a very graphic cat liner. Now I'm going to apply 2 coats of the L'Oreal Voluminous Butterfly Mascara in Blackest Black, concentrating to the lashes towards the outer V, the outer corner. You can wear false eyelashes if you choose to do so. I prefer something that's a little bit more wearable and easier to deal with. This is one of the most voluminous mascaras at the drugstore. L'Oreal Voluminous has been my favorite mascara of choice since I was 14 and I discovered it first. And it has gone through a lot of incarnations and a lot of versions over the years. This butterfly one is very, very nice. Separate your lashes with a lash comb to make sure that you have more than 4. And then if you want, you can add another layer of mascara. L'Oreal mascaras tend to be very wet, so you have a lot of time to work with them. If you have very tiny lashes, it's probably not the best to use because they tend to weigh them down. For the length of my lashes and for the number of lashes I have, which is not an overwhelming amount, but these mascaras are beautiful. They're perfect. So I'm very, very happy with them. On my lips, I'm going to be using L'Oreal's Fairest Nude lipstick. And I worn this a lot. This completes the look. As you can see, red blush is not that overwhelming, it's not that scary to wear, and it's actually quite fun and quite classy. I see a variety of skin tones being able to use this blush. I would stay away from it if I have very heavy pink undertones or rosacea or anything like that, but other than that, it looks beautiful on tan skin, it looks beautiful on pale skin, dark skin, and everything in between. It's great for the summer, it's great for the winter. It's one of my favorite blushes, and I definitely recommend it. Again, NARS has some of the best blushes, and I absolutely love them, but I think Makeup Forever also has versions, and if I'm not mistaken, NYX as well. So if you like the video, if you learned something, if you'd like to see more, please subscribe and thumbs up and come back. I definitely have many more videos for you coming up. Until next time.